The Board of Appeals hearing for March 6th is now in order. We'll do roll call, starting at my left.
Richard Weiner, present.
Candace Basoli.
Bill Putland.
Jeff Carr.
Thank you. The purpose of our hearing tonight is to hear a request for conditional use and a variance. At this time, anyone wishing to speak at the meeting, please stand for the oath.
Sorry.
No problem. Raise your right hand. Do you hereby solemnly declare or affirm under penalties of perjury that the responses given and statements made will be the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. Please be seated. The codified zoning ordinance of the Mayor and City Council of Havre specifies procedures governing the operation of the Board of Appeals for the city. Section 3 dictates administrative requirements to be met prior to the hearing. This includes advertising, posting of the property, and notification of applicable property owners. Have these been done?
Yes, they have.
Thank you. The ordinances governing the operation of the Board of Appeals for the city is a matter of public record and is available at City Hall should anyone wish to review it. The applicant tonight is requesting a conditional use and a variance. First, we will hear from the Department of Planning. Please, before speaking, state your name and address.
Hello, Board. Eric Lawrence, 711 Pennington Avenue, Department of Planning. Thank you, and to the audience and owners, thank you for coming out. As stated, we're looking at a conditional use and variance request at 801 Tidings, and the Department of Planning has examined the appropriateness of the applicant's and property owner's request, and per 25-16E of the City Code, recommends approval for the conditional use request for the expansion of the attached ADU on the subject property located at 801 Tidings Road, and approval for the 75 square feet variance request from the strict application of 2059H4 for exceeding the 1,200 square feet area limitation per the zoning code for the reasons found in the above analysis, and believe this is the minimum relief recommended per 2517D of the City Code. However, should the Board of Appeals approve of the variance and conditional use request, the Department of Planning recommends the minimum relief necessary for the applicant to maintain the intent of relevant city and state code in addition to the following conditions listed below. Number 1, the proposed expansion of the ADU shall not exceed 432 square feet or 1,275 total square feet of living area while maintaining standards per lot specification type B in Table 1 of the zoning code. Number 2, the capital cost recovery fee for a pre-existing ADU is not applicable to this project. Thank you. That'll be all. If you have any questions.
Thank you. Yeah, any questions? No? Thank you, Eric. Next, we will hear from the applicant or the applicant's representative.
Hi, my name is Christine Amos, and my company is HdG Contractors, my husband and I's. And I'll be the contractor doing the work for Debbie and Brian Beam. And I have worked closely with Marcia and tried to get her all the paperwork and understand everything that they needed. And I've been in business doing this for 24 years, so I'm very experienced at building and construction and keeping everything professional, clean, tidy, streets clean, you know, everything, you know, use a dumpster, get things off site, and, you know, I hope to get it done within 60 days once we get a permit. So, do you have any questions for me?
Any questions? No? None.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else that's been sworn in that would like to speak?
I'll just do a few words in there. My name is Brian Beam. I'm the homeowner. I guess maybe I'm a little old-fashioned. I kind of like my family together. My wife's mother, my mother, all my aunts and uncles all had dementia pretty bad. My youngest son is autistic. So the thing is making that area so that way my son will hopefully take care of us, you know, if that happens, and then my younger son has a place to be taken care of when we pass on. So that was the push to, you know, for the remodel.
Personally, I think that's a wonderful thing, and it's also something that the state is now supportive of. So not only do I personally think it's great, but you know, you're kind of in line with what the state's looking to do for allowing people to have, you know, a second residence on a property. Does anyone else have any questions?
It's probably more aimed towards the contractor. Did you hear the proposed addition with the Department of Planning put forward? Did it make sense to you? I mean, it almost is saying you have to do exactly what you said you were going to do.
Absolutely.
Okay, without the,
You know, we only have 22 feet, and we have to be, you know, 10 feet off the property line, so we cannot exceed that 12 foot, you know, and, you know, whatever that square footage is for something for the addition. And in the basement, you know, like I said, Marcia and I went through and marked everything off to get that,
okay.
yeah.
I just
so-
wanted to make sure that that wasn't something that you might ask, what exactly was he talking about?
Yeah,
That's
no, but I will admit, and it just dawned on me tonight, that the house on record shows that it's a three bathroom, forgive me. And Marcia had walked through because I showed her that the third bathroom has always been in the basement, and she confirmed that. So I wasn't even thinking that, even though we're renovating it, but that was already there, so I probably shouldn't have. I should have figured that out and took that off the 75, but it's okay.
Okay.
You know,
yeah, it's the,
afterthought,
okay,
yeah,
thank you.
but, thanks.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If there's no one else that would like to speak at this point, the board will recess to discuss the testimony. Very long recess there, and at this point, the board has discussed the testimony, and we would like to. Is there anyone that would like to make a motion?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to approve the plans and follow all the outlines and requirements within the Department of Planning.
Second that?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you very much for coming. Good luck with the project.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Okay. At this point, the meeting is adjourned.